Right, welcome to Keeping It Simple podcast, Series 1, Episode 2. And who have we got today? We've got my daughter, Keeley.
Hi, guys.
Is that it? Is that the intro?
What else do you want me to say?
Hi, guys, I'm doing fine. Or something.
All right, yeah, guys, I'm good. How are you?
Right, okay. What we're going to do, the hospitality bit, which I always do, because you know I've been in hospitality
Yeah.
a long time, as you know, because I think you was a waitress once, weren't you?
Yeah.
Did you knock it?
Well, I used to steal alcohol from your bar.
Well, yeah, you did, yeah, but that's you, innit?
And I was about 16,
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know if you actually told me that you
never
stole
told you
it.
that.
Really?
I just used to drink it in the store cupboard when I used to stock up for the alcohol.
Really? I wondered where that went. I used to do like,
The stock count.
yeah, and like there was
I
drinks
just thought
missing.
you'd never notice.
Oh my God, that's the first thing straight away. We haven't even started yet. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do the hospitality bit. Keys, would you like, you could have tea, coffee, beer, or soft drink?
Tea, please. No, I can have a beer,
I was going to say, please don't say tea, or I've got to put the bloody kettle on, do you know what I mean? You want a beer, yeah?
Yeah, please.
I thought so. I've got the beers out, so ready.
Thank you.
That's all right, no problem. Cheers. You didn't even say cheers before you drunk either. Cheers. Cheers. Right, okay. Right. Obviously, you're my daughter, so... But we're going to find out...
Keeping it simple.
We are going to be keeping it simple, but we're going to be finding out a few facts as well. And we're going to let people know what you're about. You know, I'm a bit ruthless.
Yeah.
But I'll try not to be as ruthless as normal with you, Keys, because it's a bit different, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Right, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about school and uni, okay?
Okay.
All right. Obviously, when you was at school and uni, you didn't want to tell me things because I was your dad and I'd get the ump and everything else. But now you've got an opportunity to tell me a few stories when you was at school. And let's start with the school first. Go for the school.
I don't think I should say one of them. I don't think it's very appropriate.
Really? Am I going to get annoyed?
I don't know. It's a pretty crazy story.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, it's a naughty story. Maybe not that story.
Really? No, maybe not then. Right, okay. Tell me another story then.
So obviously I was naughty.
How old was you anyway?
16?
No, that story you was going to tell me.
16.
Oh, that's all right. You sure?
Maybe 15.
Did you? Okay. All right. Okay. Tell me the other one then.
Anyway, so I was obviously really naughty at school when
Yeah, you was a pain in the arse,
all
basically.
the time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I've done a few things. I used to. My mum used to buy like bottled water.
Right.
So I used to like empty it out and then fill it with alcohol before I went to school.
What? You are joking.
No,
me.
and then I used to like have a bit of gin and that at school.
I
didn't like
You
it.
actually been serious? I swear I didn't know that.
No one knows that. It's just like a thing that I did.
Does your mum know now?
Don't know.
You used to put gin in your water bottle for school?
I've got like videos of us doing it
No.
and drinking it just in the playground. And
Oh
it just
my
looks like
God.
water.
So you was drunk at school, basically?
I don't know if I ever had enough to get drunk.
But you was drinking alcohol at school?
Yeah, but I've done worse than that.
Oh
I
my
used
God.
to. Does anyone remember them pens where you could like undo them and then there was like a little eraser at the end and you could rub out stuff with a pen?
Yeah.
So you could open it and it was quite thick. And I was about 16 and I put a joint in one of them, smoked it before school.
What's the...
And I went to school high.
What's the flipping heck? These are things I don't even know about.
Yeah, because I've never told anyone before.
What on earth? So you used to smoke joints before you went to school?
Before I went in.
Oh my God. Do you know what? I swear I don't know nothing about this. Nothing at all.
Well, no, I never really told anyone. I just thought about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right, this is going to be an interesting podcast, I'm telling you now. Right, okay. Well, that's when he was young. Flipping it. When he went to uni, what's going on at uni?
I don't know if... Do you know what? I don't know if I did worse at uni.
Really?
Obviously, I tried some DRUGS.
Oh, really? What, bad stuff?
Well, yeah, I've tried it.
Well, like hash sandwiches and stuff?
No! I haven't tried, like, heroin or anything like
Well,
that.
no, I hope not. No, they've been bad. I can't believe this podcast has started like this. I'm actually quite shocked, but...
I
Right.
don't know whether to tell this story or not.
Go on then, just do it. Just do it.
It's quite bad.
Right, go on.
But all I'm going to say is I do not promote drug use. It's horrible. I don't think it's good. So I'm not promoting it whatsoever. But obviously I wanted to try the Coca-Cola.
Right, okay.
And it's so addictive, obviously.
Yeah,
and I was in this club and I went into the toilets and I was like, oh, girls, has anyone got any Coke? Like, asking. And some girl had this really, like, false, like, long extensions. She was like, yeah, I've got some. Obviously, my brain, I'm not thinking. So I took it from her and it turned out it was Ket.
Oh,
so
my
I
God.
passed out in the club sleeping on the floor.
What the...
And Jack had to take me home and I was just throwing up all night.
Oh, my God. Honestly, guys, I'm not joking.
No, you don't know anything.
These are stories I hadn't even heard until today. It's absolutely crazy. You're flipping heck. Right.
We did it on the rugby pitch as well.
What?
Yeah.
Did what?
What do you think?
What, you and Jack?
Yeah, once.
What a drunk... Jeez.
He was really drunk on the night out.
Oh, my God. I don't know if I can carry on with this podcast or not, but I'm going to have to... Right, okay, let's get on to your dancing. Let's change the subject a little bit. Your dancing, right. When did you start? Why did you start? When did you finish? Why did you finish?
So when did I start? When I was like...
Yeah, I remember, but everybody else doesn't know, so...
4, 5? I don't know.
Yeah, you was young.
I only started because my mum's a dance teacher.
Yeah, I know that.
And then, well, yeah, obviously. And then, obviously, I started dancing for a while. I did disco freestyle and I got into the highest level, didn't I?
Yeah.
I got into Premier Champions, which is the highest you can get. And then, when did I stop?
I think it was...
Like, just before sixth form, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say you was about 16, 17, something like
that. Mainly because the dance style is very, like, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a video of it on my Instagram if you want to see it. But I used to, like... The day before, I used to not want to do anything because I was so nervous for the competitions. And because it's so, like, what's the word? It's, like, very energetic. And I was always worried that, you know, I'll slip before I get there. Like, I had someone break my toes on the dance floor once. Always slipping. And I wasn't, like, the best of the best, obviously. There was always dancers there that were better than me. But I just wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
And then I did performing arts at sixth form, so I got to dance a bit then and do my own stuff. And then at uni, I did commercial for the first team, and that's it.
Yeah, I know. It's got you've done it for like years and years, didn't you? So,
I dance again now though.
Yeah. Oh, you started now?
I go to a commercial heels class where you dance in your high heels.
Oh, flipping.
Back where I live now.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Do that on a Monday night.
So it's going well.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's good.
It's fun. It's good for fitness as well.
I actually met your mum at dancing. Do you know that?
Yeah.
That's how I met her. Then all of a sudden you come about and
Yeah.
you joined the dance school, and that's how it worked out, which is like unbelievable, isn't it? So
yeah, it was very good. I used to love dancing like that style. But it's very high maintenance. I used to obviously you have to fake tan for it, don't you?
Yeah.
Wear loads of makeup.
It's mad, isn't it?
And all the kids at school used to be like, oh, why the hell are you fake tanning at like 12? Because I have to.
Yeah. I know. There was
ugh.
6-year-olds fake tanning. It was
Yeah.
like literally crazy.
It is crazy.
What the situation is. You've got to look the part
They've
and all that.
They've changed it now.
Have they?
To like under 12s, you can't wear makeup or tan.
Really? That's
I
good.
think it's good.
Yeah, I think that's really good.
Because like 13, 14, you're going to year 7, you're going to want to start wearing a bit of makeup, aren't you?
Yeah.
But I think that was quite good.
No, I think it was good because when I used to go there and watch, it wasn't all about dancing, it was about appearance as well. And I think that's wrong. It shouldn't have been about appearance. Do you know what I mean? If someone looked good, why should they get marked up? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I never understood that. It should be about the dancing, but
yeah.
It's always like who had the most expensive costume. Like, how much did my costume cost? Like 900 quid?
Yeah. I know, it's all to do with money. And I'll tell you, Len Goodman, wasn't he? Len Goodman's
he passed
class.
away.
I know, he was on Strictly Come Dancing, wasn't he?
He was always at the Canberra Festival.
Yeah, I remember meeting him a few times, and he's actually a really nice bloke. He was.
Yeah, he was one of the judges sometimes.
Yeah. No, it was a bit of a shame when that happened because he was doing so well on that Strictly Come Dancing, wasn't he? So it's a bit of a shame.
He was really nice.
Yeah, he was.
I liked him.
Right, we was talking about uni. Obviously, you got a degree now, so congratulations.
Thank you.
So now you've got it and you put all that hard work in, which you did, because I know you did, because I'll back you for that, like years and years of hard work and revising and everything else, and you've got it now. So how are you going to use that?
I'm not.
Not at all.
I don't want to use that degree.
Right.
But the thing that has been like quite useful for me is, I don't know if anyone knows, but I want to be a vet nurse. I want to do something with animals, whether that's like work in an animal sanctuary. I just love animals. Like, it's always just been my thing. And a lot of places I've asked, they're like, well, you don't have any experience, but we can see that you're hardworking because you've got a degree. So a lot of them were happy to look at taking me on because I do have a degree. It doesn't matter that it's not in anything to do with that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you get a degree, that means you're good at really studying. You're good at like knowing things and, you know, and getting all the information, which any job you do, that's what it's about really, isn't it? At the end of the day. So
it's just like, everyone's always like, oh, you must be thick, like everything that you do. In my spare time, I pay to do online courses. I have like diplomas in herpetology, which is the study of reptiles.
That's herpes. So
The study of reptiles. I have like criminology one. I did a vet nurse one.
that's good having a dad like me.
Criminology.
Yeah, looking after me.
But do you know what I mean? Like, who else goes out of their way to pay to do extra like homework? And that's just what I like doing in my spare time, because I like to learn about different things. And, you know, the world's my oyster, as cringy as it sounds, but I can do anything now.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you've got that, and you've got your career sorted or nearly sorted, and you do your other things and everything else. Obviously, you've got a partner.
Yeah.
So are you looking to get married and having kids with him? You are?
Yeah, I want him to propose next year. So if you're watching this, when we go to China, propose, please.
Well, make sure you ask me first.
Yeah.
I'm the dad. If you don't ask me, then there's no way it's happening. All right.
Get my hair all in the way.
So yeah, you want him to propose, and then if that was the case, you did get married, are you looking to have kids after that, or no?
We're gonna wait probably 5 or 6 years. Not planning it. Oh, I'm burping now because of this beer.
Excuse her, she's like this all the time. Do you know what? We was at a restaurant the other day, right? We was all there having a drink and everything was good in a really posh restaurant. All of a sudden she had a drink and went squirted it all out the table.
Oh, I did spit it everywhere.
And I was like, what on earth are you doing?
Laughing,
And it's like something gone viral or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was mental.
I just completely knew it was a really posh restaurant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
was.
It was like unbelievable, wasn't it?
Oops.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
So after like 4 years, once I've moved into my house, we're settled. We're going to go travelling for 6 months first. We want to go to like Japan, Australia, literally like everywhere I can think of, like Maldives, Vietnam. We want to go to all of them places. And then after that, we'll settle down and have kids. And then obviously we can go travelling some places with our children.
Yeah. So in 5 years' time, this was one of my questions. In 5 years' time, where are you going to be in 5 years' time?
I'll tell you my ideal world. So I'm in my nice house, still with my partner, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I'm doing some work with animals. And then I'm hoping that we would have been travelling by then. And then I want to start having kids at like 26, 27. Because I want to be kind of a young mum, like my mum is.
Yeah, yeah.
But Jack's
your
not
mum
so
was
keen.
a young mum.
Yeah, she was a young mum. Yeah.
But I was a young dad.
Yeah, was you 19?
I was 19 with my eldest. Yeah. Which is unbelievable, isn't it? So
at least I've surpassed both my parents.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly right.
Not that there's anything wrong with having them young, but that's just not what I wanted to do. I wanted to travel first.
Yeah. That's fair enough. You've got a plan, and that's what it's about, isn't it?
I do want to have kids, though. 1 girl and 1 boy.
Is that what you want?
But I think I'm going to have twins, aren't I?
I don't know, are you?
It's in the family. It skips a generation.
You can make me another granddad. I'm like, I've got 4 grandkids already. I'm going to be having loads.
Yeah.
It's like mad, isn't it?
Yeah, so, you will have loads.
Crazy. I know you was just dancing, but football now.
Oh, yeah.
You played a bit of football, and you're playing football now. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So what's the situation with your football at the moment? What positions you play, who you're playing for, if you're allowed to say, and you enjoying it?
So, I only really started because Dad was a football manager again. So I started playing for like Crowborough, didn't I? Maidstone United I started playing for.
Yeah.
I was all right, but I think the only thing that I had going for me was I can sprint really fast,
yeah, you was quick. You was lightning.
I'm still quick.
Yeah, so is my other kids. They were quick, yeah.
And then I had it wasn't really a scholarship, was it? But we was at that college thing.
Yeah.
where we did football every day after school.
Yeah.
Which is when I kind of stopped, because to be honest, it was just me and boys. I think I had like one other girl at some points, two other girls. And if I was going to train and it was just me and the boys, they would literally like bully me off the ball. They'd say I was shit. And I'm not going to be as good as them, obviously.
No, of course not. No.
They're more physical than me. But when I played against like the level that they put me in, I was all right. And, you know, I did take the ball off some of the boys. But I think that like lost my love for it a little bit. And now I just play for a ladies team on a Sunday called Silsden.
Yeah, enjoy it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Nice bunch.
Yeah, they are really nice actually. And I know no one else agrees with this, but I like being a bench warmer.
Yeah.
I like starting off. I like seeing how the other team play, what players I need to look out for, which players I need to take out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or smash up and all that. Yeah.
I did that at the other game. There was this girl. She's incredible. Like her footwork, she went round about three of us. I was like, I literally, like, I can't have this anymore. So I just kind of like stuck my like hip in front of her, and she fell to the floor. But we did get the ball, and all of her friends were like, "Oh no, Caitlin, you all right?" And I was thinking, "Oh my god, she's fallen to the floor. Like, relax. Like, yes, everyone's going for her because she's the best, but what do you expect?"
That's it. It'll big up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? What's
Yeah.
wrong with it? You want to play a physical game, then get
Yeah.
physical. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to run around the pitch like on the little tiptoes and all that, are you?
Yeah, she's
you know what
very
I mean?
good though.
Smash them. That's what I say.
Yeah, I like
You know
playing
what
a
I
bit more physical.
Yeah, no, definitely, totally agree. So obviously, dance, football. Any other hobbies? What's your other hobbies?
The thing is, I'm going to sound like the most boring person in the world, but I'm just going to be honest about my hobbies.
Yeah, go on it.
So I love doing jigsaw puzzles.
Boring.
Yeah, I love reading. I read about
Boring.
2 books a week. What else do I do? I like colouring and painting.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking. I was going to say boring.
Boring. What else do I do? Oh, I like gaming.
Oh no, gaming. Yeah, but Lego and all, isn't it?
Oh gosh, how can I forget about my Lego?
Say that was massive, wasn't it?
My Lego collection is mental. It is pretty mental. Oh, it's big. I can't stop burping.
No.
Anyway, in my new place, I've got a whole room dedicated just for my Lego.
It's just one room,
Yeah.
just Lego. Just fill up with Lego.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy, isn't it?
And I'm going to have like a little table in the middle of like where I can build and stuff like that.
All right, that's fair enough. That's quite. Do you know what? I've done a bit of Lego with the kids and all that, and I've actually really enjoyed it.
It's so therapeutic.
It takes your mind off everything because you've really got to concentrate with it.
That's
and all
why
that.
I like it. Like whenever I was sad, like in my uni house, I'd go upstairs and just sit with my Lego and like build something because it just takes my mind off it and it's quite nice.
No, definitely. No, I like it as well. Right, we've sort of everybody's got to know Keeley a little bit more regarding that side. Obviously, something happened last year to me, and I want to know really how did you feel when you heard, and what happened? Because I can't remember anything, because obviously I can't remember anything for nearly 2 months.
No, I've got a few funny stories for you guys, but I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I haven't told anyone this because at the time, obviously I didn't want to start posting stuff when Dad was in hospital because I didn't want questions and I didn't really feel like it, to be honest with you. So when did you go into hospital? What was the date?
29th of December.
Yeah, okay. So the 28th of December, I woke up, was about to go to a shopping trip to Leeds. My car alarm goes off. I haven't even got near the car yet. And I was like, what the hell? And basically, over the night, someone had smashed my window in and stolen my centre console, my Apple CarPlay. I've got a Volkswagen. So obviously I was crying my eyes out. We got the police round just to see, they wanted to look at the CCTV because they'd done 5 other cars around my area. So that happened. And then I get a call and then someone was just saying that, Dad's not very well. I think he's going to be all right. He's just in hospital. And I started crying to my partner and I was like, oh my God, Dad's in hospital. And he was like, oh, it's fine. It's probably just something minimal or something like that. And then the police were around and I was crying again because the police were here. And then 2 hours later, I get another phone call from my eldest sister. And she was like, no, your dad's not going to make it through the night. And I was like, oh my God, I'm actually going to have to go down. Bearing in mind, I was about 5-6 hours away, I think it was. So I had to get in the car. We had no window, no radio. I actually have a little scar on my leg where I had to sit on some of the glass because we didn't have enough time to get rid of it, because obviously they were like, he might not be alive by the time you get there. So we were like, literally, we have to go now. The police were still in our house, and she was like trying to console me because I was crying my eyes out saying he's going to die. But she wasn't allowed to hug me. So she was just standing there really awkward, like, oh my God, like, what do we do? So anyway, they left. We had to put this tarpaulin around my window and like cellophane it all up. And the noise all the way was like, blah, 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 where the wind was like banging it. And then, honestly, it was like, I think it was like one of the worst feelings I've ever had before. Like, because I know some people have lost their parents at our age, but it shouldn't be how it is. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, not at this age. It's horrible to not live the rest of your life with a parent. And, a few of my friends don't have some of their parents anymore. And it's really tough. So obviously I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then we get there and do you know what? I can still picture to the day what you looked like. Because you had to lie on your front, because they said that he had to lie on his front for you to be able to breathe better because it was bad on his back. And then there was so much stuff going on. They was like, oh, we need to move him to his front because otherwise he's going to get clots. And they were like, just letting you know, if we move him onto his back, then he might die straight away. And we were all like, what the hell? Like, what are you going to do? It was just all horrible. And then obviously it was just ages, wasn't it? Yeah. I had to do one of my uni exams in the hospital. Yeah. I did get a first on it though, so that's a plus. But yeah, probably one of the worst times of my life, to be honest with you.
It was tough. I just don't even, obviously I don't remember any of it or nothing, and I find it difficult.
It's all right. You've made it through now.
Yeah, I just find it difficult knowing what my kids had to go through. Seeing me there, I didn't know myself, but obviously what they went through and what they had to go through, I think upsets me more than what I had to go through myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you shouldn't think like that, because we were only going there to see you. Like, we didn't want anything to happen to you. Yeah, we had to go through it, but that's just part of life.
I know, not just my kids, my mum and dad and my brother as well,
of course,
obviously.
All of the family.
And my partner at the time as well. Do you know what I mean? I can't leave her out because she was there for me.
She was there.
Do you know what I mean? So it's very tough. God, dear me.
You're a big softy.
I am a big softy deep down, trust me.
Yeah. But let's lighten the mood, and I'm going to tell you some funny stories.
Yeah, do some funny stuff now. Yeah.
Honestly, there was obviously some times where he was telling me he had really bad dreams, which was horrible to hear. And then there was this one time where obviously he wasn't able to eat. He had to eat only like hard foods and stuff like that. And he was just laying there in this room, and there was like a cabinet at the end, and it was full of files, like literally just paperwork. And then Dad started shouting biscuits. And I was like, what are you talking about, biscuits? And he was like, there, can you go ask them if I can have some? I was like, there's literally no biscuits out there. He was persistent, kept pointing at this filing cabinet, insisting that these were biscuits. And they were not biscuits, obviously. And after that, that's all he could say, because by this point, he hadn't started talking yet. So he didn't say anything at all, apart from one day he shouted biscuits. That was the first word he spoke once he'd woken up from the coma.
I like my biscuits, that's the thing.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we did in fact get him biscuits later on. And there was another time where he was like shouting at me, like telling me to get rid of all these snakes in the room. What else was it? Snakes and frogs, that was it. And he was convinced that all these snakes were going around the floor. And he was like looking around like this, like while I was laying in the bed. And I was like, there's nothing there, like don't worry. Like it'll be fine. Oh, what about Bono?
Oh, that was funny, yeah.
So he had a nurse. His name was Bono.
Yeah.
And every time he walked in, Dad shouted Boner at him.
Yeah, I changed his name to Boner, didn't I? And I thought it was hilarious, didn't I?
The thing is, me and Jack were just sat there like, oh my God. And then Dad like kept looking at us like a little kid and was going, Boner, like this. And we were just like, what are you doing?
And he just took it. He didn't care,
He didn't care, but they're probably like used to it and people are a bit delulu.
I know, yeah. I was like, literally, there's somebody dreams I had was mad. And we're not going to go into that because it's Keeley's
horrible.
podcast, not mine. Do you know what I mean? But it was crazy. One day I will tell everybody the dreams. That's for sure. So let's get into the TikTok side then, shall we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. Okay. Why did you start TikTok and when was it?
It was in lockdown. I was really bored, and obviously I liked doing like all the TikTok trend dances. And I literally posted them, and then one day I woke up with like 20,000 followers, and I was like, wow. Like,
what, in a day?
Yeah, overnight.
Really? Oh my God.
It was really cool, actually.
Yeah.
You know, after that time where we was trying really hard to get 1,000 followers to go live?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the next day after that.
That's mad, isn't it?
Got up to quite, a fair few followers, obviously. And then, I just started it because I was bored. I just wanted to dance. That's literally it, really.
Yeah, that's the only reason you just because I never have heard of it, but
No.
you just all of a sudden heard of it and said, "Oh, have you heard of TikTok?" I said, "No." So, you just heard of it and just thought you'd give it a go then, or?
I think I was watching like other people's videos before.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I might as well post some. Like in lockdown, like no one's gonna like see me at school to be like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing? Like, do you know what I mean? And then I just did it one day, and that was it.
Yeah. So when all that happened and you got 20,000 followers in a day and all that, did you all of a sudden think, right, I want to become famous on here. I want to actually really do it. And if you did you want to?
I don't really remember, to be fair. I did. I probably got excited at the time of having that many followers, and I was like, oh, let's see how many we can get, and like, carry on with it. But I never really thought it would go to this.
You never thought you'd be famous?
I don't like using that word, but no.
No. I mean, I don't really like using when people say
like,
you're
famous. People are
I know.
Like LeBron James and stuff
that's
like
right. Yeah, there's a big difference. Okay, well known. That's a better word,
well
really.
known.
So I apologise, guys, if you offended about us saying famous. We don't really mean that.
No, it's just like the term on TikTok that people always. Like, everyone says to me, "Oh, you're famous," but I'm like, not really. No,
that's it. Well known. I'd say more.
Yeah,
same, which is same as me. I wouldn't say when people come up to me and say, "Do you know you're famous?" And I went, am I? Not really. I know I'm well known, but that's probably about it. So we need to like get that sorted. So, I mean, how did you feel when people started noticing you? And what was your reactions? How did you feel when they started? Was you like, oh Christ, people know me, and you sort of getting a buzz out of it? Or?
Yeah, it was the best feeling in the world at the start. I loved it. Definitely right at the beginning. And then I think it was just when people started to be mean in person. I've only had a couple times where people have been mean in person, and it's usually when I'm out for a drink and they're drunk as well.
Yeah.
Which is where problems happen. I've slapped a few guys' drinks out their hands because they're just being a dick.
Yeah.
But no, I was really excited at the start, to be honest. But now, not so much.
People in general are really nice. I mean, when people come up to me, they're always really nice and respectful.
They're probably the ones that are slagging you off in the comments.
Yeah, they probably are. They're probably calling me
everything.
Yeah. I'm not going to even say what they call me because they call me like loads of different things. But yeah, that is probably true. But at the end of the day, when people do that on TikTok and all that, do they really mean it, or are they trying to get a reaction? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think people just try and get a reaction is the main thing. Because it's, fun when people find it fun to like, when people bite back at them. That's why on my lives, I'm just like, yeah, right. Like people are like, you're ugly, and I'm just like, cheers.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be fine, I'm sure.
That's the best way to react. I mean, obviously, you don't get as much criticism as I do on there. Do I deserve it or not? I don't know, but I'm a bit controversial on there. I do some silly stuff on there, which I know and all that. But how do you feel when people start slating me to you? Because they do sometimes, don't they?
It depends what they say, really, because people are like, oh, that thing with Luke Bennett was weird. And I'm like, yeah, it was. But if it's other stuff, like, I think the pedo thing really got to me.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've known you all my life, and you are literally like the furthest from that. People are like, oh, he's so weird around you. And I'm like, he's not. Like calling you a pedo and saying that you're weird to me. You wouldn't even walk around in your boxers in front of me, and all of my friends' dads are like walking around, but you don't.
No, I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't get how people can say that you're that when, I mean, you're far from it, obviously, but we know that. But that was one of the weirdest things people called you, because I never really understood where it come from.
Oh, I didn't know where it come from either. And
Because I thought it was like you going live with Cal the Dragon. I mean, you're not gay as far as I'm aware, so I don't
What do you mean? Of course I'm not. Everybody's saying this
Guys,
Luke Bennett thing's a
hashtag
bisexual.
bi in the comments.
No, don't hashtag anything, do you know what I mean? So I'm not gay at all.
No, but that's what I'm
100%.
saying though. So how does that make you a pedo?
I know. Well, no, hold on. No, pedo and gay are different things.
No, what I'm saying
Yeah.
is people are calling you a pedo for going live with Cal the Dragon.
All right, yeah.
But if you're not gay, then why would you be a pedo to him? Because you're not trying to get with him.
Well, actually, I see what you mean.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say now, which is 100% with Cal the Dragon. Going on to that, you actually introduced me to Cal the Dragon. You said there's a lad that's on TikTok, is a bit autistic and probably needs your help. Would you go and back him? And that's what I did. I went on his live and I backed him.
Yours two relationship was actually really, really good. There was nothing wrong with him. No, nothing wrong with it, sorry. And you weren't using him like whatsoever. The amount of stuff that we did for Cal behind the cameras that we didn't post about, people didn't really get that.
No.
And Cal really, really enjoyed hanging out with you, going live with you. It was his dad that ruined it all for him.
It was.
And I think that was the worst mistake that he kind of made, his dad, because he ruined everything for Cal.
He's ruined everything now.
He took all of his money.
Yeah.
He just wanted it all for himself. That is one person that I don't like. And Cal was so nice. He was always checking up on us, wasn't he?
Yeah. He used to message me all the time and seeing how I was, and I'd messaged him to make sure he was okay.
He loved talking about football with you.
He did. When we was doing the predictions and that, it was. I used to really enjoy it as well because
you liked doing the predictions.
Yeah, I did because I looked at him and I saw him happy. Saw him happy, chirpy, having a laugh with people, and everybody loved it. Then all of a sudden, his dad tended to make him out to be something he's not because he saw the money come in for doing club appearances and doing stuff like that. Now he's bloody singing. He can't sing for his life. No disrespect to Cal.
No, but he can't.
But he can't sing. Why is his dad pushing him down that route? I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I'm all for if that's what he wants to do and that makes him happy, that's fine. If he genuinely enjoys it, then he can carry on singing.
Well, I get that.
I think it's his dad that is always telling him to do the wrong sort of things.
Yeah, I get it. If he's enjoying it and he wants to do it, then that's
then
fair
let
enough.
Anyone do what they want to do.
But if he wants a career, then singing's not the way to go down. Do you know what I mean?
Not like a proper career, no.
No, 100% not. For fun and you're having a laugh and that's fine. But not for a career. He needs to carry on doing his football and everything else that he really enjoyed doing, and he's like the predictions and stuff like that. He used to love it. It's just crazy, isn't it? But yeah, there you go. But obviously we're talking about other creators of TikTok. So what other people on TikTok do you watch and why?
Who do I watch?
Yeah, who do you watch and why? Yeah.
Oh, Kyra May.
Kyra May, who's that?
She's just gorgeous. She's amazing.
Is she fit?
Well, she's pretty.
Well, how old is she?
No.
All right.
She's my age. No. Anyway.
I'm joking.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Link me. Oh, sorry. I was joking. Come on.
No, she's gorgeous and she does travelling content. She won TikTok Creator of the Year.
Did she? All right.
She's amazing. She's just the most loveliest person you'll ever see online.
All right.
I watch her.
Yeah.
Don't really know who else I watch. I like Casey, Dad v Girls. You seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. I don't really watch
They're
it.
more YouTubers.
Yeah.
But I watch them all the time.
Yeah.
TikTokers.
Sidemen?
Yeah, I watch the Sidemen. They're more YouTubers though.
Yeah, they are. They've gone down
I like
that
the
route,
Beta Squad.
Yeah, they're more YouTubers.
Fizz Fam.
So look, more really YouTube than
anything. I watch the creators I watch on YouTube on TikTok, really. Yeah. To be fair, I don't watch many boys. I like Mashtag Brady's videos because he's funny.
Mashtag. I met Mashtag the other day. Do you know?
Yeah, he's funny. I like his videos. He really makes me laugh. I like the Paul guy.
Oh, the Paul guy, yeah. The Paul guy, he follows me. I messaged him not so long ago. I said, got to try to get the Paul guy on the podcast. Come on, the Paul guy. You know where we are.
Yeah,
definitely.
He's really nice. I love watching his videos.
It'd be brilliant to get him on, actually. I've always said that.
Cole and
Cole Anderson.
Yeah, Cole Anderson.
Yeah, we don't know.
Wait, no, not Cole Anderson. Sorry, Cole Anderson. What's his name? Brogan and Cole.
Oh, the Cole family.
Yeah.
Oh God, I watch them.
I love them.
I watch the Cole family. I love them as well.
Yeah.
They're like, I've met them as well
Yeah,
at
I've
the
met
boxing.
them,
They're
yeah.
really nice people.
They're really nice.
Yeah.
As well.
No, I watch them.
Yeah, I watch them on
Hashtag I watch as well.
Yeah, I
there's only a few people I watch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't really watch many other people.
No.
Not that I can think of, anyway.
No. Right, okay, Keys, we're going down the other route a little bit, but we're not going to go into it too much.
Yeah, because people might start getting stressed out.
And saying, he's weird, look at him, I'm asking his daughter that. have a beer and calm down, you know what I'm saying? Right, how's it going anyway?
Brilliant.
Yeah, still going really, really well.
Yeah, it's going really well. And that's the thing that annoys me is when people are like, oh my God, he's promoting it. But what I'm trying to say to people is I'm in a bikini, right? Like when I go to the beach, what do I wear? A bikini?
I know, exactly.
Like, I don't really get what the problem is, in my opinion. It's not like, if I was naked and you were promoting it, I'd be a bit like fucking stop.
Of course, yeah. Well, of course, yeah.
But it's really nothing really that bad at all. It's like a lifestyle page. Like, this is what I'm doing today, guys. Like,
but you're just wearing a bikini at the time.
Yeah.
It's like me wearing Speedos, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Check my link out. Do you know what I mean?
Speedos.
That's it, isn't it? That's it. Do you know?
I'm glad you've never wore Speedos at the beach.
I'm actually glad I haven't, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, that's basically that's all it is, really, isn't it? So you swear to me that's all it is, though, because yeah, nothing else.
No. Well, my partner wouldn't like that, for one.
No.
And two, I've always said I don't like people going on OnlyFans to fuck someone else.
No, it's it. I
think women are better than that. I love a woman. I just don't do that.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I mean, on mine, I don't do stuff like that. I mean, obviously I've got one myself as well, but it's only
you're like in gym gear. I think.
Gym gear. I might. They might get a picture or a video of me with my towel just hanging over my dingle. Do you know what I mean? But that's about it. Yeah. But nothing too serious, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, but the thing that I was also trying to tell people is I know a lot of people don't have a sort of open relation, not like that, but they can't speak openly to their parents, which is fine. But have been able to talk to my both of my parents openly about stuff like that has really helped throughout the years, because obviously when you're obviously I didn't speak to you about my first time and stuff like that, but I still spoke to my mum.
Yeah.
And, it's scary, it's worrying. And at school, when obviously you send pictures to other boys and I got a bit into trouble, but Dad managed to store it. But you have to be honest and I don't know, it's just... I just don't see any problem. That's just me.
I'm going to go on to that a little bit as well. This is my opinion on all my kids that I've had. I've always been open with them and spoke about them regarding absolute everything. And I've wanted them to be open and talk to me about everything. And with all of them, it's really helped. And so people got to take this in a little bit and understand it's always better, because they're not going to hide anything from you. They start hiding things from you, then you've got issues. So just make sure you don't hide things from you. And it's not weird. People can say what they like. It's weird and it shouldn't be done and all the rest of it. But maybe you're saying that because you wasn't brought up like that, and it might have helped you. So you wouldn't have to say it's weird, because you'd have understood it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like having the sex talk and stuff with your parents.
That's it.
A lot of my friends haven't had that. And that is when you go to sneak off, do it in the woods.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Do it unprotected because you don't know what you're doing. And obviously porn is a massive influence. Yeah. And kids are always thinking oh my God, this is what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
In reality, your first time is absolutely shite.
Yeah. I remember. I won't go into it. I won't tell you, Keys, what it is. No. I'll tell you all later, all right? With another person on the podcast, possibly.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's important to have that chat and to know what you're doing. And, say I don't know, something goes wrong while you're doing it, you accidentally get pregnant or something.
Yeah.
I feel like having a good support there to talk to your parents is just good.
Yeah, no, I think more people should do it, so definitely.
Yeah.
Right, Keys, we're going on our last bit that I always do at the end. I love this bit. It's a bit controversial, but I do like this bit, so here we go. First one, Keys. Right, this is a bit different, but if you'd marry anybody that's on social media at the moment, who would it be?
Marry anybody?
Marry anybody.
Oh. Marry anybody?
Everybody gets stuck with these.
Angry Ginge.
You'd marry Angry Ginge? I actually like Angry Ginge. I'm going to be truthful.
Like it.
Yeah, I do as well, to be fair. He's never, we've had that bit of banter, but other than that.
But that was just banter.
It was banter. Other than that, he's actually quite a nice guy.
Yeah,
so be Angry Ginge.
him.
Oh, well, fair enough. He'll be pleased with that. You're Angry Ginge. You never know if nothing works out. You know. Joking, mate. But okay, yeah, right. Next one, I don't like using the word fuck, and I don't use the word fuck, and I never use the word fuck on my podcast.
What are you going to ask me?
Who would you sleep with?
I knew it was going to be that.
So.
What, on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, my partner's going to be buzzing with this.
Well, I know Jack is like, I'll ask everybody this, Jack, so you need to chill, do you know what I mean? So don't worry about it.
Oh, just even thinking about it makes me feel sick.
Cow the Dragon? Luke Bennett?
Honestly, I wouldn't touch Luke Bennett with a barge pole.
Oh, poor Luke.
Just being honest.
I like Luke.
All right, well.
But and I'm not bi, by the way.
He is.
I'm not bi.
Trying to think of a girl instead.
Oh, do a girl then. Albrook?
Oh, God. No, I'll probably get probably get smashed like Hulk in the bedroom.
It should be like, get down there, you bitch!
Yeah. Oh my God, why is this so hard?
I don't know. Astrid Wet?
No.
Astrid Wet? No.
No. She really cringes me out.
Really?
Yeah.
Astrid?
Oh, I still
right.
like her.
Yeah, she was alright, yeah. She was alright.
Better not say too much because I'll get beaten up again.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Astrid. Alexia Grace.
Alexia Grace?
Yeah,
okay.
just for the band.
I don't really know her.
No, well.
I've heard of her, obviously, with all what was going on, but I don't really know her. But, all right. And who would you cancel on socials? Who would you look at people and say, you shouldn't be on there, you absolute muppet, get off?
Number one has got to be Niv.
Niv the Div.
Fuck off, Niv.
Niv the Div. He does my nutting.
I really don't like Niv.
Yeah.
Ryan as well. See you later, mate.
Ryan Windrid.
Yeah.
Uncle Harvey. Oh, no. No, we've got to cut that out, the Uncle Harvey bit, because his is after hours. So, yeah. So, Ryan Windridge.
Yeah, Ryan Windridge.
Why Ryan?
Just a dick.
Yeah.
But the thing is...
Do you know what he said about you?
Yeah, but... Yeah. That's the only reason I don't like him, guys. But I'm not going to tell you what he said about me, because I just think it's wrong. So I'm not going to say that.
Yeah,
we're not going to say that. I've told Dad to not put it online, because it's just disgusting. Yeah, I don't know who else. That might be
so
it.
You just go Niv the Div then.
Yeah, Niv the Div. Niv the Div over Ryan.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough. Right, now this is my little bit. Spill or pay the bill. We're going out tonight, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. So it's either you answer my question honestly, and if you don't answer the question honestly, you're going to be buying the drinks all night.
Right, okay.
And then you can ask me the same question. It works the other way as well.
All right.
All right? Is that all right? Okay. So, right, have you honestly got something that you've hidden from me and not said to me, but you don't want to say it to me because you might offend me or you might not be happy or anything else?
To be honest, not really nothing that I've ever said before.
You're lying.
Your videos are weird.
All right. No, you're lying.
I'm not.
No, shall I tell you why?
Why?
Because earlier in the podcast, you said, there is something I'd want to tell you, but I'm not going to. I'm never going to tell you.
What, that thing about at school?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a bit...
It's a bit dodgy.
Bit much, yeah.
It's a bit dodgy. I wouldn't like it.
It's not that you wouldn't like it. It's not really for.
Okay, so you paid a bill then?
No.
All right. Is there anything else?
Your videos are weird.
Just my videos are weird.
Yeah.
What, all of them?
Yeah, every single one.
Every single one of my videos are weird. Seriously.
By the way, guys, I do not associate myself with Simple Simon. He's not my dad, really.
No, actually, no. Do you know what? I'm going to back that. I'm going to actually back that. Simple Simon is not Keeley's dad. I'm a character.
Yeah, true.
I am actually a character, and what I do on videos and all the rest of it, it is a character. I am different, and when you see me on the podcast, you'll see me completely different, and I am completely different on the podcast and in general. And if you speak to people like Aaron Hunt, who's a really good mate of mine, Aaron Hunt, he will tell you that as well, that he really gets on with me, and he always says I'm a nice bloke because he knows me as I am. So I'll take that. I'm going to let you get away with that.
Yeah.
You're not going to, you don't have to pay the bill. All right. And now you can ask me the same question.
I'll tell you that thing after the podcast, by the way.
Yeah, all right. That's
funny, but I don't really want to tell the whole world about it.
No, that's funny. That's brilliant. So you can ask me the same question now.
Okay. I want to try and ask you something that I know you won't answer.
Go on then. If you want me to pay the bill, that's what you got to do.
I don't think you would let me say this. I'm not going to say that one. No.
All right,
because I think you'd actually tell me off.
Right. But you got to try to make me pay the bill.
No.
That's the game.
This would make you fucking pay the bill.
That's the game. That's the game.
No, I'm not doing it because it's unfair on you.
Right, okay. Not personal things.
No, it is very bad.
Is it? Okay.
Something that only I know.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, better not. Okay, right. Think. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you bisexual?
No, that's easy. I don't have to pay the bill. I am not bisexual.
But you're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Right.
I am not bisexual.
He's paying the bill.
No, I'm not bisexual, guys. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. I am not bisexual.
No, he actually is. He told me last night. And he just said, like, can you not tell anyone online, though? Because I don't want to get out.
Lie. You're lying. She's lying. She's lying. Don't listen to her. Do not listen to her. Right, okay.
Right.
Next question. Next question. You can ask me a serious question now. I always get anybody who's with can ask me a serious question you want to find out about me. You can be serious.
Does, like, all the stuff that people say about you actually get you down?
That is actually a good question. Do you know what? Every now and again, someone winds me up and I'm
the same.
Yeah, I just react to it and I don't like it. But in general, no. Can I sleep at night? Yes. Do I really worry about people? No.
Wasn't you crying yourself to sleep last night?
Yeah, I really was. He called me simple, I don't know, what was it?
STI
man, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I did? I had 400 people on my live earlier while I was getting ready.
Yeah.
And I told everyone to spam all your videos with Simple Byman.
Simple Byman. And no wonder I've had loads of them.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. So cheers for that. I appreciate that. And I am not Simple Byman. Don't even listen
what
to
about
it.
Simple STI man?
Simple STI man's quite funny.
That is funny.
That was like...
Someone said Simple Benderman.
No, honestly, I've had so many. It's absolutely crazy. But no, it doesn't affect me. Every now and again, I lose my head over someone that really winds me up and I'll block them. But that's about it really. So to be honest with you. So, Pete, now you drunk that quick, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready for the night ahead.
Right. The last thing, Keys, this is up to you to express something to all your fans out there and tell them it could be motivational. It could be something to do, regarding their sexuality, could be something to do with their work, anything you want to tell the people that are watching you.
Most important thing is don't believe in
Not
yourself.
telling me, you're telling them.
Yeah, don't believe
So
in
do you want to look at them?
Don't believe in yourself.
Don't believe in yourself.
Can you not remember when Cal the Dragon accidentally said don't believe in yourself?
Now, on a serious note, give some your supporters.
Honestly, I think my main thing has always been if you're struggling, then please reach out because it breaks my heart the amount of hate that gets put on social media everywhere. and most people really just don't deserve it. And, you know, men and women always get called on for their appearance and stuff like that. I know I did that the other day, but I have apologised.
Minge fringe?
Yeah, I did apologise because I don't really like commenting on people's appearances, because I think everyone should be confident in who they are and just speak out if you ever feel sad, because I promise someone does care.
That's great. I like that. All right, Keith. All right, brilliant, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Come back next week. I've got my brother on next week. It's your uncle.
Yep.
Your uncle on next week. So
which I'm dreading, because the stuff that he comes out with.
I'm dreading it. Honestly, I've got some questions for him. Don't worry about it. And if he answers them, it's going to be a great podcast. Don't worry about that. But I've really enjoyed this. I've not got to know Keeley, because obviously I know Keeley really well, but you've got to know Keeley in a different light.
I found out some secrets.
And I found out some secrets as well, like I always do on my podcast. I'm controversial, but I find out facts, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next week. See you later.
Bye.